Good morning, everyone. This is Rahul Sharma, a Vedic practitioner from Chicago. Today, I will be releasing my video number 123 on the true meaning of Lord Ashwini Kumar, which is one of the Vedic mantra in our detailed puja worship in Karamkand Bhaskar. And that is nothing but the Vedic psychology of the health and the vitality. That's why we always pray the Lord Ashwini Kumar. And as I mentioned, Gurudev has written so many shlokas explained in Hindi. That's where I could learn and understand about all these mantras. Otherwise, for the last 36 years, I was also just like any one of you who will simply sit in puja without understanding anything. But now I have determined to go further deeper in Gurudev's book, literature, and his meanings of and every single shloka. So you'll keep finding them valuable. So this mantra is taken from the Rig Veda. I'm not going to change the Sanskrit word because the meaning is important. So in Karamkand Bhaskar, we invoke God of health and vitality known as Ashwini Kumar. Hindi translation is already given here. Hey Ashwini Kumaro, आप हमें तेज से नेत्र प्रदान करें, प्राण बल से सरस्वती जैसी वाणी दें, हमारी इंद्रियों को बल और विवेक दें ताकि वे दुष्पथ पर न चलें. यानी गायत्री मंत्र का इज अ सिमिलर थिंग. हम आपको नमस्कार करते हैं, आह्वान करते हैं, स्थापना करते हैं, पूजा करते हैं, ध्यान करते हैं. दिस इज व्हाट वी डू इन एवरी सिंगल प्रेयर. The English literal meaning of the shloka is, O Ashwini Kumar, which is God of health and vitality, grant us sharp vision through your divine radiance, which is through come from the Savita Devta or Surya Devta. May Saraswati flow through our speech with the power of breath, which is the early morning form of Goddess Gayatri. Strengthen our sense and intellect to stay away from wrongful tendency, which is nothing but again Goddess Gayatri. We invoke, establish, worship, and meditate upon you. So that was the meditation really means. We need to think about the qualities of every single shloka, mantra, or their devtas and God, and follow that. So if we convert this shloka meaning in Gurudev's point of view, that why we include a prayer to Ashwini Kumar when we have already so many god and goddesses, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and so many goddesses there, why we have all those different shlokas and different names also. So Ashwini Kumar is one of them. As per Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, it is described as the divine physicians of the consciousness. So you already understand physician which take care of your body, and you know about psychiatrists who take care of your mental health, but this is the divine physician of the consciousness. They symbolize healing not only of the body but also the mind, voice, senses, and the character. And that's why we need to become, and that's the reason if you understand every single purification mantra when we start the puja at home for anything, even your daily prayer, the first few mantras all for the purification. Then the balance of health and the morality. So arogya, which is staying healthy, is not mere the absence of illness, but the presence of discipline and conscious energy. This is actually what is prayed for in this mantra. If you break down the different word here, vision is chakshu, and pran is nothing but breath or the life force which we are taking even now, and our voice and intellect, which I am using right now to record this video, is nothing but Saraswati or watch. And Indriyam, all our senses, we need to have control over the senses, eat only what is sufficient for your fitness and health and what is good for you. Stop eating sugar and salt. They have written long back a very good book on that, Namak or Shakkar Do Safed Jahar. And I realized it later in the life that how it had impacted the diabetics and the high blood pressure in many of the people living in India and other countries. And then Ashwini Kumar is also known as a Sanskriti ke Vedya. Vedya is nothing but the doctor or the Ayurvedic doctor. So a cultural healer, that's a good word, cultural healers, which complete health is where the thoughts, the speech and action are pure and aligned. So excellent definition what Gurudev has explained in his own words. So now again, as I start learning, unless I can give you an example from the current word, you may not be able to digest, remember these simple explanation of the mantra. So I have taken some modern day role models who embody Ashwini Kumar teachings. So Sadguru Jaggi Vasudeva, very popular saint in India, he integrates yoga, the breath work, the pranayama, inner healing in the modern formats. He promotes the idea that health is a multi-dimensional energy system, not just a physical state. So that's one example which you can relate to today's world, those who are in 2025. And then Dr. Mark Hammond from the USA. He focused on nutrition, breathing, which is same as pranayam, and lifestyle medicine, very much like a holistic pranic healing of the Ashwini Kumars. So it doesn't matter who born where, what they studied, whether they studied Vedas or not, but even the thoughts are the thoughts which never die. The thoughts are always available, omnipotent, just like God. So if somebody has that kind of thought and they work on this direction, which is Dr. Mark Hyman, you need to respect and follow him in the same way, the way you're going to follow Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya or Sadhguru Jaggi or anybody else who is focused on this Ashwini Kumar's teaching. So Dr. Mark always advocate of the functional medicine, which is treating the root cause, not the symptom. Recently, Dr. Chinmay Pandya was in Chicago and in Dallas function, where you see this t-shirt is from there. Now he also talked about that, and you just don't need to treat only the symptom, but you need to go back and treat the root cause. That's where he explained the power of the Gayatri Mantra. And then of course Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, how can I forget his contribution as Ashwini Kumar when he established Shanti Kunj in 1971 in Haridwar, a true Rishi healer of the Yug for today's era, who revived the entire ancient Vedic system of inner healing with the Pragya Yoga and a synthesis of the Gayatri Mantra, meditation, and the prani control. That's the Pragya Yogas, and there are a lot of free sessions going on. You can subscribe or ask the question in your local city and town, and somebody will be able to guide you for learning about the Pragya Yoga, where you will be using pranayam and sankalp shuddhi, which is using your breath to reprogram the subconscious mind and purify your emotions. And then the thought therapy, he called as a Vichar, Kranti, purification of thought. So this is nothing but thought therapy, a healing medicine for stress, greed, and moral. And he built Shanti Kunj as a spiritual hospital where millions of people have received a character trait, de-addiction, and disease recovery through the Gayatri Mantra and the lifestyle restructuring. There's a lot of medical data are also available. Those who are interested, they have a research center in Shanti Kunj headquarters. You can definitely go and visit, and you go to India. So a couple of action items towards the end of this video. Understand the true meaning of Ashwini Kumar and apply in your daily life as under. Life lesson for happiness is heal your senses through the right inputs, which is your vision, speech, food, and thoughts. We need to be very careful what you're listening, what you're watching, whom you're associating with, what food you're taking, what you're speaking, and what you are seeing it. And then breath consciously, like prana is life's operating system. So practice pranayam and then align health with the character. So physical fitness without moral clarity is incomplete. You see a lot of people who are physically fit, they can show their abs and everything, but if this not align with the character, then no one is going to respect them and they are not going to have a peaceful life. So a couple of good books recommended for this particular topic on Ashwini Kumar or health and vitality is Breath, the New Science of a Lost Art by James Nestor. Why this topic is there? Because of course pranayam has been taught from Indian culture 4,000 years ago, but it was lost. Now some people are already trying to revive it. So James Nestor through the book also trying to revive it, Breath or New Science of Lost Art. So it's a modern deep dive into the science and spirituality of pranayam and breathing. And the second book I would recommend is The Biology of Belief by Dr. Bruce Lipton, that he shows how thoughts and beliefs affect your cellular health, which is very important for us to go deeper into the root. And then you're going to give the true gratitude to Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya, that he has written more than 3,400 books explaining every single shloka and other thing in Hindi, so people like myself can understand and then can narrate in English for all of you to reach out. Okay, again, if you have any questions about any topic or you want to recommend other topic, contact me at rahulrenusharma@gmail.com, and I will highly encourage to like this video, promote this video, and subscribe to my channel so you can continue to get such video every single Saturday morning. Thank you.